Hello guys and welcome back to another video. We are actually doing the death of Fall Guys because in the pyrocynical video that I was referencing beforehand, he actually never talked about the points that I was going to bring up. So that's why this video exists today. Good on him for making a 42-minute documentary on how Fall Guys blew up. Subscribe if you enjoy my 100% true opinion, and let's get into it. Let's begin with a brief summary of what Fall Guys is. There are 100 beings battling for a chance to obtain a crown at the end. In a couple of rounds, each time a substantial amount of population is eliminated until they reach a finale, where one finishes by winning and grabbing the crown. In each round, there are either races, team games, memory challenges, or pure luck that stand in the way of any player, no matter the skill. Even if someone is great, they can lose without them doing anything wrong. A noob can win if they have the best luck in the world. The game is unpredictable. And with 20 maps, there is a decent selection with some overlapping game modes. The characters had the abilities to jump, dive, and grab to help themselves advance to the next round. The beings that players control are very susceptible to being knocked over due to their tiny legs, so staying away from others and not getting hit is key. Skins can be unlocked by playing and advancing further into rounds or in the item shop. More wins means more skins, and those are hard to come by. Now, with the game editing the only one survives system in a new way, this should be a popular big game that everybody is talking about. So what are the factors contributing to its quick descent from the spotlight? The first reason is the accessibility of the game. At first, the developers gave codes to streamers, and then started giving random people codes through the streamer streams. Then, when the game was finally released, it was $20 on PC, and then later on PlayStation for the same price. This is where the problem begins. Without developers expanding to Xbox, Nintendo Switch, or mobile, a giant population that would have played the game couldn't. As an Xbox player, there is a huge skill gap between good and bad players overall. With releasing it there, Fall Guys could have picked up a lot of people to play their game. The biggest loss, however, is in the mobile scope. You can just imagine how many people would download and play on the go if they had made servers and a control layout for mobile. Most people, like myself, don't have a good PC to run games, so the next choice would be a console or on mobile. The price itself may also be an issue for people. $20 for the base game and any extra money for cosmetics may not be desirable for some of the player base. I stated that I wouldn't play it, but I never said I wouldn't talk about it. Fortnite had what Fall Guys should have done. A free game to get people hooked, and once they were, start implementing new skins and a battle pass for even more reasons to keep coming back. Props to them, but now on to the second point. The second issue that plagues Fall Guys is the general style of the game. The game is based on a small amount of skill, but it mainly involves a lot of luck. Team game modes can be undesirable for many since you must rely on other players. Someone can get a really bad team and get eliminated even though they tried their hardest. Or if you're on the unfortunate occurrence of being on the yellow team, then the other 2 or 3 teams will gang up on you and you'll get eliminated. Skill-oriented players might rather play other games than rage at eliminations they didn't deserve. This doesn't mean skilled players would generally hate the game, but it could be a factor for some of them. Another aspect of the game is trolls. Not trying to win, these players love to sabotage random people and just ruin their experience. Trolls are more prevalent in these solo races and challenges, but also appear in most games overall. The problem with Fall Guys is that with its small congested maps, this provides trolls ample opportunities to ruin as many people's experiences as possible. This may be terrible for streamers because they already have generally a high amount of trolls, and add that to a game that's perfect for it, this is a breeding ground. This issue is much more minor than others I will mention, so just keep that in mind. The final major problem of Fall Guys is the existence of the game Among Us. Right when Fall Guys was holding the spotlight across the internet, This 2-year-old game revived from the depths of cyberspace and snuffed the attention out from Fall Guys. The game has better accessibility, being on mobile for free and only $5 on PC. That small payment also gives players access to cosmetic skins to mix and match to their liking. There are already hats in the game, and they are accessed by everyone, no matter if you paid or not. The gameplay itself isn't too similar, being a murder mystery style game where you can vote out people to find the imposters before they kill everyone else. Once you get killed in the game, the dead also contribute to whatever side they are on. Both Fall Guys and Among Us can be played with friends, but having a game focused on lying and convincing each other to win is much more appealing than communicating in games where you are only on the same team for a couple of rounds. Fall Guys has more maps, but Among Us can create billions of new situations for you to catch imposters on or get an insane kill. Trolls still exist in Among Us too, the worst being political or brand ads, but the voting feature allows the group to simply just chuck the nuisance out the airlock. Coincidentally, both games include bean-shaped characters, with the singular difference being Among Us characters have no arms. I'm going to shorten my description of Among Us here, because I want to do a full video to show my praise that I love this game. Jeez. The timing was unfortunate, and now Fall Guys has been pushed into the shadows, slowly being forgotten about. Well guys, that's going to do it for the video. If you disagree with my standpoint, comment down below of why you think so. Fall Guys is not at all a bad game, but it just has some issues, and combined with Among Us taking off, it really was held back. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button down below and subscribe for more content like this. Standard Gaming's return is even closer than ever, and if that's what you enjoy, the wait is only a bit longer. I have Among Us coming out every 3 or 5 weeks, but the real Standard Gaming hits off once I can figure it out on Xbox. Subscribe if you haven't already, and see you guys next time.